Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia. Чё там, мама? Take me home. Country road. Ах, я это не поставил. Так, звук есть. Без этого переживем. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia. О, прикольно. Очечки, перчаточки.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap. As the Washington Commanders taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
West Virginia. Country road. Так, предсезонку мы просрали стрим владения, по-моему, да? Посмотрим, что получится сейчас.
Handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This defense for the Commanders is terrific last week in the season opening victory.
Tonight is gonna be jailbreak somewhere in this town.
They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Got an open man, it's Pickens.
Как Денис Кувел его удачно.
First down pickup of 8.
Это было удачно.
To get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Okay. Good luck, let's go, спасибо, да.
Now a first down carry for Harris, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Look at this defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
We know it's only Week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. There's some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Эй, где вы?
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll get it down to 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did.
Дратуйте, рады. Что вы пришли лицезреть разъеб. Но мы пока держимся. Консепт. Медиум. Классический. Что-то я долго думал. Достаточно рискованно было, конечно. Но вроде норм. Так. Я все хочу общем попробовать. Например, вот такой. Он опять видел. О. Так, 3-2. 3-2.
Receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
3rd and 2, Pickett. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down.
Мелкий пас наше все.
They kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Harris running straight ahead.
Давай, Наджи! Давай! Ах! Очень хорошо. И заблокировался он там очень неудачно.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Pickett will look to throw it here. It's complete on the bubble screen.
Yes! Мама, ты вовремя. Не в сухую. Мама, надо подсветить мне что-то. Ну все, проебем сегодня. Жена проигнорировала про них сухую. Все, пацаны, можете расходиться. Если они так забивают гол, я бегу смотреть, они не это... Так ты, кто тебя увидит-то там? А ты заодно это покажи фанатам, сама знаешь что. Так, у него там спидовый, по-моему, есть. Я вчера проверял в кои-то веке, но забыл все нахер. Отлично! Джоуи Портер! Только лучше бы это было в матче с Балтимором, где он мог получить дефтрейд. Ну, точнее, прогресс в дефтрейд.
Brandon, I wonder if the mindset was simply, well, that was a long touchdown drive. Their defense might be a little relaxed and feel like, hey, we're in good shape now having 7 in hand. Maybe they just thought, let's take the shot at him right now. Instead, it went against him.
To the air on first down with Pickett. It's brought in by Harris. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Стоит. Все устраивает. Побежал. Как он хорошо врезается второй раз подряд юзером.
So far, it's working. I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, this is Harris.
Первый даун.
Down at the 13-yard line. 69 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Good.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6. They fire this one quickly.
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой.
First and goal. They nearly had the touchdown, but he's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. Zero hesitation.
Так, Дениска. Letztes Mal habe ich in dieser Situation QB gespielt und das war nicht so gewelcomed, sagen wir. Aber Fullback Dive kann ich auch spielen. Double Team тебя.
Give to the fullback. This is Waller. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
Бля, на G keep, на G space.
Derek Watt, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Steelers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Это был не QB-сник.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Touchdown. Так, блядь, собрались. Пискин не рвется. Так, я хотел его ресивера вернуть. Маклорин 95.
And they're in an early hole. The first drive they threw the interception that led to a touchdown. So decent sized deficit early on.
Блять. Это пиздец. Сам дурак. Най. Шлин. Прыгнул, шейк заблокировал. Ай-яй-яй-яй.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Холдинг. Первые 20 мне больше нравится.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Here's Gibson on the read option. The tackle by Cole Holcomb. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Here's Howell. Throw right side complete to Dotson.
Взорвите же его.
13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
Ну, так, Валер, сейчас, извини. Блять, сам дырку оставил, такую же, которую меня наебали. Нет, я собираюсь Вайнахтен, как там, Zwischen den Jahren рулить.
This is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And there's
тем же самым меня ёвнул, чем я.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Gibson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down. To a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Gibson. And he's going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Howell, 3rd and goal.
Отлично! Зря убежал, на колено надо было вставать. Что-то я думал, что прорвусь мимо него. Шön! Ну, сейчас надо выбегать.
Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And that gets him a little room as they'll take this up over the 10-yard line. 80 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Блять, как красиво они стоят. Сейчас хуйня, наверное, будет, да?
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
Беги! Беги! Беги, бля! Биг плей! Лучший биг плей, ёб твою мать, нахуй, блядь, что вообще тут происходит, нахуй? Стоит ребенок там? У меня такого бигплея, по-моему, вообще не было в пасе. Сука, блядь, нахуй, ёб твою мать. 96 ярдов, драйв, 2 плея. 7 ярдов был вынос, соответственно, это 89 ярдов пас. Ебанись. Немцы тоже записывают. Так а все в Абердине.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Thomas, bist du schon da? Russische, blять, zu hören? Мария закрыла дверь. А, ну она вышла просто.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you
Третий.
have to run. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, did we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're
Что, блядь,
Maybe you
происходит?
have to be stern with it, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Howell. Out route here, and he finds Turner. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Так, он начал бровку вставать. Сколько я помню, это против третьего кавера. Мэн-ту-мэн. Маклорину надо прикрывать, да? Маклорин номер 17, по-моему.
First down, Howell to throw.
О, блядь, Танян тоже может принять.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he works his way free all the way down to the skirts of the red zone. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Бля, пошел закрывать его.
Out left to Dotson. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down. Going right back to Dotson.
Маклорин там открывался в угол, мне кажется.
First and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Пизду, блядь, не успевал поменять. Не нужны тайм-ауты в первой половине. Нет, что-то не флипалась защита в другую сторону.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
Бежать.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Как может быть 1:59, если не было плея? Я, блядь.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Once more, Gibson.
Лежать, ух ты, Джей спас. Это только 3-й даун, я думаю, это уже... Я думаю, это уже 4-й.
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Я бы рад. Забрал. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Так, ну я форсировать сейчас не буду, конечно, да? Мне это нахер не надо. Красавчик Валерон, обожаю тебя. Ты же знаешь, я могу быть неправ. И в этот момент я просто тебя люблю. Да, вот так. Ну, спасибо. Блять, обогнал. Сука. А интересная схема, надо взять на вооружение. Обогнал. Причем я в конце уже нажал ускорение.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Не перемудрю, только если совсем убежит Уоткинс. А так лягу просто и все. Пускай секает, похер. Он там двойное прикрытие.
Final play of the first half. Here's Pickett. Going deep here for Watkins. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Блять, перемудрил. Непкаус убегает. Но как вот в чате сегодня, не сегодня, на днях писали. Вроде убегает, а потом, ну я там не доброс. Надо либо раньше бросать было. Ладно, перехват. Сил не хватило. Да, кстати, тоже вариант. Да. Кенни все-таки не для таких боссов. Согласен с тобой. Так, ну, держать вынос нам больше не надо. Что-то я подумал, убегает. Ну ладно, похер. Надо было дать дотикать. Жадность фраера сгубил. Ну ладно, ничего не потеряли, кроме статистики для Кенни. Так, блядь. Надо ковры третьи юзать, хотя он меня ебет, мои третьи ковры. Ковры вторых не закасался. Отлично. Ты, кстати, видел, как диджей спас тачдаун? С этого я поставил контейн, и мне кажется, за счет контейна он туда убежал. 8,9 эверидж. Ну, блядь, эта тактика должна сыграть. А, блядь, это ебучий никель, что ли? Молодец, Валя, молодец. Я не понял только почему. Ставит 3-7. Почему в линии четверо стоял? Значит, показалось. Так. Давай мы сыграем такую штучку. А эту штучку надо крыть руками. Блять. Да подожди ты! Подожди ты. Но у меня сегодня был, по-моему, самый бигплей в пасе, который, ну, с тех пор, как я в лиге. Не, сегодня не был. 89 ярдов я тачдаун пас отдал. Такого у меня, по-моему, не было еще. Так, Ти-Джей сейчас будет у нас в зону, к сожалению. Выжил. Сейчас будет Это тебе 245 с 10 выносов денежки, да?
Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Ай. Министр начал меня РПОшками, как я его. Ну ладно. Пускай. Он дошел уже тут 2 раза, он дошел уже до редзона. И считаю, защита может сделать то же самое, что делал до этого. Ай, хорошо, давай ложись же ты.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback, makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 8.
Ну это вот вы уже можете его занимать. Вот можете. Ты переключался, чуть не проебал момент. Так, 31. Ну, отводить на многовато. Не кушаем, в смысле. Стрёмно кушаем, Гилов. Делать кушаем. Ну! Доброе утро. Или тебя не было в лиге, когда мы... Кислик, сука! Вспомнил Валерину жену, болеющую. Так. 3 очка меня устраивает. Мы гоняли чатом, ну, эфочки. Но потом Орешкин всех выебал, ушел на повышение, и мы что-то забросили. Вот я сейчас хочу вернуться к этой теме. Так, сейчас будет душнилово. Прошу прощения зрителей, но 3.21 я проебать не хочу. Что ты делаешь? А нет у меня тут РПОшки под это делают. Есть неплохой хай-спейсинг.
Pickett to throw on first down. He's got Watkins on the out route. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Да, давай, я говорю, я на... Там не видно мой ответ. Я собираюсь через недельку. Вот у нас будут выходные, праздники. Я собираюсь активно кататься. Вот так вот туда. Вот так вот туда. Ну, ты уже... Ай, хорошо-то как, 100 ярдов? 104. Парни, у меня сейчас одно задание, и я его выполнять пытаюсь. А потом обсудим. Может, соберем опять Глеба, соберем. Может, Глеба уговорим, кстати, он и нам организует опять. И подтащит там... Опа. Блять. Мне это не нравится. Ну а что делать? Блять, я понесу, я не буду. Мне не нравилось, но пас я не хотел играть. Сейчас мы попробуем. Арпиошечку. Так, он с ним бежит, да? Скорее всего, будет играть по игроку. Да. Чуть-чуть не хватило.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Typically we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic.
Я думаю, если написать Глибу, что мы хотим возродить наши покатушки, то он с удовольствием организует. Так, треугольник, крест.
From the gun on third down, Pickett. That is caught. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's first and 10. Pickett back to throw. He finds his man complete.
Блять, не сработало.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
They hand this off to Harris. Give him 3 yards on the run there.
35 ярдов. Ветер. Мне кажется, чуть ли не наш ветер.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Мне кажется, ветер чуть ли не наш.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Now Pickett. That will be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Мам, пожалуйста, не дергайся так больше. Я буду предупреждать, когда у меня кик. Потому что там в тайминге я пытаюсь попасть, и сосредоточился, сижу, и ты такой хоп, хоп, ну я попался, нормально. Я буду предупреждать, извините. Я нервничаю. Но у нас 3 владения. И нервничать должен Денис, на самом деле. Кстати, перехват в прошлой... Нет, перехват в прошлой игре был заслуженный у Кенни. Ну, точнее, мною заслуженный, ну, короче, нет. Сейчас был, конечно, перехват. Кенни не заслужил этот перехват.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson, and he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing here, Howell.
Отлично. С двумя перехватами в прошлой игре Джои Портал шел бы на деф-трейд. Ну и что, мне пас играть, что ли? Ну вы ебанулись.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Блин, даже у комментаторов есть grammar police. Я раньше это не слышал. На G вообще просто машина. Машина. Главное не пик-сикс. Вот так, да? Вот так, да? Ну, Ахая мы не будем 39-й раз играть. Но и то, что мы планировали, нас тоже не устраивает. Ай, не пролез. Ай, не пролез. А мы все равно все-таки трек давайте. А, блядь, все равно закрывает, а? Что, попробовать? Блять. Окей. Окей.
And a manageable third down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Harris running straight ahead, and they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
А ветер уже не наш. Он предупреждает, не идет.
So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try. He made his first, this from 47 yards out.
Блять.
And Boswell has this one going left, no good. He missed it left, and the lead will hold.
Как проебываются игры. Не умею я филд голы на нервах. Просто не умею. Даже с пивом.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's to the right sideline, and it falls.
Ну все, Дэм походу начал это. Да, я понимаю, я не знаю, вот понимаешь, тайминги реально думаю, так, выдержу подольше, тогда нажму, и получается херня какая-то. Ладно, едем, я не нервничаю. Маклорин квадрат.
Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7.
А, это мой сломался? Да, Лоу, играй. 3-3, это простой ковер.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll run with Gibson.
Ну ладно.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Опять закидушка ж будет. Ну лежишь ты, уже жишь. Стоит, смотрит на него. Как Кирюша, когда первый раз играл в американский футбол. Оббежал линию нападения. И такой, блядь, а что сделать с квотербеком? Я же линию нападения отбежал. Надо отмечать это. Похер с ним, с квотербеком. Так, никель. Кавер 3, 7. Так, крест. Не успел. Ой! Сбил, а? Никель. Прыжкай. Маклорин был не квадратом сейчас, я не успел прочесть, кем он был.
To not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. And now here's another interception.
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой.
Williams picks it off. And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own
TJ.
Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard. But also, you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Может, я зря не чую.
34-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's another carry for Harris. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
Блять. Торн Лабрум, сука. Сезон. Сезон идет по пизде. Да. Я не знаю, что такое Лабрум, но он его порвал. Он его бросил. А я бросил пик-сикс. Я думал, он не успеет добежать. Я думал, он не успеет добежать.
And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
We have still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 of the 11.
That was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more.
Блять, я расстроился из-за вылетевшего TJ. И потерял берега. Бля. Ну, что сейчас будем пишить? Хуйню бросил, блядь.
So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers
anymore. Я не паникую. Я как бы Хотя, 3 тайм-аута еще. Может, и надо паниковать. Херню бросил. Да, отпустил. Хорошо, ты прав. Зачем бросал, блядь? Вынести, блядь, панк и пускай ебется. Решил обмануть, блядь. Ладно. Все. Все. Поехали. 2 владения. Мне тут одна хуйня понравилась. В свипе. Она не прошла, но теоретически, если пройдет, может быть симпатично.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands to get back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw football.
Ну тогда я чую, раз Дэн тайм-аута не берет. Мне кажется, он как бы добровольно понимает, или что, я не знаю.
Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football.
Мне кажется, другой бы рубился. Не знаю, что Дэн не рубит.
Here's 3rd and 9. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The Steelers send out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter.
Кстати, первый пант в сезоне.
Pulled in at the 24. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Дэн начал поливать Маклорина.
Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now 2nd and 4. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wheeler. A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. The throw over the middle, taken in. He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
And he will slide to a
Get
stop. He does have the 1st down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Howell to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Here's Howell.
Хуйня, да. Я видел, поздно, надо тайм-аут было взять. Я увидел, что там дырка. Надо, короче, брать онсайд.
Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hand
Сам себе подарил зачем-то хуйню в конце.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make or break onside kick. Well, I think Washington got
И он рекавернул.
So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
Блять.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Gibson to start the drive. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Пизду, блять, не нравится мне это.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Second and 6 coming up. He's back to throw.
Yes.
And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Блять, слава яйцам. Я уже тут кирпичей на баню отложил. Ух.
But now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Нахуя я возвращал? А, согласен с тобой. Надо было на колено встать. Привычка. Не, я не собирался заносить, я думал, ваут выбежит. Да, ты прав. Просто падать и все.
Pick it down to a knee, and that is going to do it. A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different, but ultimately time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short, and they hold on to win this by just 1 possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see if they can...
Спасибо, Валер, спасибо. Ну, сделал свои 3 тачдауна, а дальше доиграть надо было спокойно и не бросать этот ебучий пас из опшена. Вынести, выбить пант. И Денис бы сам бы уже не... Он уже не собирался рубиться. Я ему зачем-то подарил надежду. Еще, блядь... Ладно. 146 ярдов пасов, из них 89 одним. Ну, три тачдауна, что мне еще делать было? Паски, да. Я бросил один пас, блядь. Лучше не бросал. Ладно, всем спасибо. 2-0, едем дальше. Давай, да, я тебя догоню скоро. Не сегодня. Сегодня я уже